Hey guys, we are back. I feel like I've been doing these videos for so long. Like, well, we only on day 4. And I feel like I feel like I've been in the same space. And we've been doing these videos. I see Chase, Kristen. Name doesn't sound familiar. Hello. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think. And I remember a lot of people, but it's not sounding familiar to me. So you may be new. So welcome if you are new. Rebecca, Christina, look, you guys are here every day. Y'all are not playing games. I love it because I know the power of fasting. Like, I've had breakthrough in my ministry, the business, everything came out of a fast. Everything I've ever birthed, like this that we're doing right now, this came out of a fast. So I know the power of fasting, and I love to see you ladies showing up just to really just glean, because it's really what it is, just taking what's in my brain, what I've learned, and just helping you guys, you know, learn and grow and give it to more people. So I see Yashika, how's it going? Today is not really that much teaching. It's really just us about us kind of like hanging out, and just like sometimes you're doing a fast and it's like, I want a burger today. I want to eat some candy. I want a donut. Like, it's one of those days. So just know it's natural, it's cool, like it happens. And I feel like this morning, yesterday I said, I don't know what I'm supposed to talk about. But then I heard God say, like, are you making the right choices? I said, are you making the right choices? Like, okay, are you making the right choices? And then I looked at all of the comments in the Facebook group. And if you haven't joined the Facebook group, if you come across this video, when you watch it later on, should be able to click the link in the description box to connect to the Facebook group through our free Daniel Fast workbook. Everything you need to connect to all the other ladies that you see here, basically it's through the workbook to connect to everything else. And we're going to be doing monthly challenges. We're about to do a lot. God is already, y'all, I'm going to give y'all a little, for those of you who are here. This is what God been speaking to me. So y'all know how he had me do this Project 50 challenge. And it's just a whole bunch at once. And I had to like really learn all these habits in a crash course at once. But he said that our Facebook group, we're about to build habits that's going to make things easier, whether it is decluttering, keeping your home together, basically becoming the Proverbs 31 woman. We know and we read about the Proverbs 31 woman, but the Facebook group is going to be develop the habits that we need to be able to say that, you know, we're becoming the Proverbs 31 woman, that, you know, that quintessential, nobody has really ever seen her. Have you really seen someone who's the Proverbs 31 woman who does everything? Well, God is creating us to be the Proverbs 31 women. So just know that's what's in the works. I see Ikaya. Y'all know I be messing up Ikaya name, but I think it's right. Ikaya. Did I get it right? I'm going to get it right one day. Kim, hey, Kim, how's it going? I know Devil been trying you, but you on it. You still eating your meals. Jasmine said, I'm trying. Look, I got on my paper Reese's. I had wrote down some of the comments from the group just so we could talk about it today. Y'all, I'm sleepy today. Like, I've been, I went to sleep kind of late yesterday because me and my son, we went shopping yesterday. So it threw my night off, and then I had to come on, and then my night got thrown off. So I'm a little sleepy today. I'm going to bed early today. So I'm a little sleepy today. But Jasmine said, I'm trying. Look, you're going to make it. We're at day 4. Like, we only have 6 days left. It's literally like, tomorrow is day 5. Tomorrow is halfway through. So the hard part is done. I always tell people, if you can make it to day 3 to 5 of a fast, any fast you're doing, if you're doing a long-term fast, 3 to 5 days, then you can go 10 days, 21 days. Like, you can go long term. You just got to make it up between that 3 to 5 day mark. And that's why he has me stepping in today. And we're talking about, are you making the right choices? Because, yeah, look, I see I'm exhausted. I'm so sleepy, y'all. But we push it through. But that's why he had to come in and talk about these right choices, because it's as if what I heard is that sometimes, and I've done a lot of fasts, like for those of you who have been with me before, you know, we used to fast all the time. Like, I'm going on fast, y'all coming on fast with me. But in that, it's like you get the distractions, you get the warfare, and then after you get all of that, it gets harder for you to focus. Like Mika said, I'm exhausted today. So I'm exhausted, so I don't feel like eating. Now I don't eat because now I'm weak and I'm tired. Now I'm weak and I'm tired. So now I don't feel like pressing into God. It's a ripple effect. And the enemy think he's slick sometimes. He tries to do that ripple effect. So that, okay, I can't get them with the distractions. I can't get them with the warfare. Now let me send the food and the temptation in. Because let me tell you what happens when the food and temptation happens. Somebody wrote it in the chat, but this is what typically happens. The temptation comes. Sometimes we fall into temptation, but then we feel bad. It's like, man, I really wanted to be consistent. I really wanted to make it through this fast. I failed at all of my other fasts. And now we feel down. Then we feel sad. And now we don't want to do it anymore. And now we're not pressing into God. And then we just sitting there like, yes, yes, yes. Like I told y'all, this is how I see the devil. Like I literally see him on the sidelines, like Birdman hand rubbing his hands. Like, yes, like she's stepping out of where God needs her to be. So we just stepping in today because it's natural to be on a fast and have temptation and have cravings. Like my body is just immune to it at all fast, and I've got into. But just my story, I don't even eat Krispy Kremes like that. I used to crave Krispy Kremes. Like, where is this coming from? I don't even want this. But I would literally crave Krispy Kremes when I would fast. I would be at my house. It's a bit of distance between my house, between my neighbors, and I'm smelling chicken. I'm smelling salmon. I'm smelling all this stuff. It's not even being cooked. I know, who was it? Katrina was talking about it in the group. Like, she was talking about in the group how she was smelling stuff. And I'm like, yes, that's real. Like, you will start to smell stuff and it's not even around you. And you're just like, why am I smelling this? What is this? So it's real. And it is a part of it. But I feel like day 4, we're coming in, like, really looking at making those right choices and kind of going from there. I don't like the smell of meat anymore. Look, y'all, I can't touch meat anymore. And I'm going to tell y'all this. God will strategically set you up to do a Daniel fast because the Daniel fast gets you, like, it builds the habits we're talking about. It builds in that habit of health because you're doing a Daniel fast. It's breaking off addictions. It's breaking off sugar addictions. It's breaking off. You're not eating meat for 21 days, like 10 days. And sometimes God will tell you, keep the fast going for 21 days. And they always say it takes 21 days to break a habit. Because I'm telling you, like, a Daniel fast is what led me into veganism. Just back-to-back Daniel fast that he had me going on. And then it got to a point where I can't stand looking at meat. Like, I go to the store, I went to Aldi's the other day, and I was just looking at this red meat, and I'm like, I can't even look at it anymore. I can't look at it, let alone touch and cook it. Now, before, if you cook it for me, I would have tore up some chicken or something. But now I know, and I'm just like, I can't. So just know, it happens. Like, he will strategically use a Daniel fast to change your eating habits. And, I mean, it's for your good anyway. Honestly, I feel better. For every person who is dealing with fatigue, tired, exhaustion, like me, because I know that I'm prone to anxiety and depression. I'm prone, like, I've dealt with it for so many years and I'm prone. But when I changed my diet, it was as if I started putting premium fuel in my tank. Like, mentally, I have more clarity. There's no fog in my brain anymore. I don't have brain fog anymore because I'm eating cleaner food. So just know he may be shifting you over into get into a healthier lifestyle because there's work for you to do. And I was just telling Jasmine the other day, like, I have no idea how I'm operating at this capacity. And you want to know the secret. We off topic, but there's no plan for today, y'all. I'm going to be reading y'all comments and we just talking for until about 7:30. There is no topic today. But I feel like this is needed. Like, we're right in the middle and it's needed and necessary just to say, like, man, I want some barbecue. So write it in the comments. What are you craving right now? I want to see what people are craving. If you are on, write what you are craving in the comments so that you can see that you're not the only person. Like, not the only person. For me, I like that Biscoff cookie butter stuff, but it's vegan, but it's not approved for the Daniel fast. Like, I want to eat that. Like, that's what I miss. I want to get my apple and I want to cut it up and I want to cut it in slices and I want to use the whole jar and I want to dip it out and I want to eat it, but I can't eat it. So I'm curious, what are y'all craving right now? Like, what is it that, I mean, most people get off the fast and at like 12 o'clock, I've heard people say 12 a.m., they eating something. Like, what is it that you can't wait to eat when you get off the fast? So let's see. We see it's so hard when others eating around me, but I'm holding to the right choices. Look, that's the thing. And it's like, when I first started fasting, like, I would go to my parents' house and my mom would be cooking. It'd be like Sunday, and she cooking like everything, like homemade from scratch, everything. And I'm just like, I want to fast. She's like, oh, okay. And I'm just smelling the macaroni and cheese. And all of a sudden, I don't eat it now because I can just feel the weight. Like, I can feel the weight of the plate now. But before, I would have ate it. And she's cooking everything and it's smelling good. And I'm like, I'm on a fast. And I got to sit there because I traveled to get to her house. So Chase, look, but it's like I said, you are almost there. It's just 6 days. And look how fast 4 days went. Like these 4 days really flew by. It wasn't long at all. So just 6 more days. 6 more days. Hey TJ, how's it going? Everyone in our household has their own diets. So we have no issues with the food. So that's good, Mocha, for you. I mean, do you cook everything with the different diets? I'm exhausted. It's always day 4 for me. It could be what you eating. Like, what do you eat on a regular basis? And we talk about detox a lot too. Sometimes the Daniel fast is really just a detox. It's detoxing. You're drinking more water, clearing up your skin. Your body is feeling better. Like I know when I went on a Daniel fast, like I had never felt like that before in my life. Like when you do a water fast, sometimes you're weak. Like you get weak on a water fast. But a Daniel fast shows you how your body can really feel, even though you're probably dealing with warfare and all the stuff. But just energy wise, once you get past like day 4, like this day 4, day 5 that I'm talking about, your energy, you're going to feel the difference in your body. And more than likely, it's the foods. And that's what leads into better choices outside of the fast. Got it right. Look, I got it right, y'all. I got Ikaya's name right. Ikaya. I'm still questioning myself on it, but I got it right. Look, Mocha said 3. Y'all, I've been on a 365 fast my whole life. God keeps me on fast forever. Like, I'm always on fast. But fasting is a lifestyle, right? Like, if you want to hear God, you want to be able to get multiple words like I get all throughout this day. Look, that's not just coming. You got to have some clarity for that. Because I'm just saying. I need this encouragement because I want to eat some meat and caffeine so bad. So that's Yashika right there. Look, y'all, like, it's real and it's fine. But sometimes you just need to talk about it. Like, man, like a lot of people want to be like holier than thou. Like, I've been on my fast and I haven't craved anything. I've had no temptation. I'm just like, no. You know you want to eat a burger if you eat burgers. You know you want to eat some candy if you eat candy. Like, it's fine. But when you come out and you say, like, I'm craving this, I'm struggling. It's a struggle. We talk about struggling all the time, like not to struggle in silence. But that's really what it's about. It's like, man, like, this is what I'm craving. But I also like to say, so for me, I used to have a candy addiction. I used to eat candy all the time. Like, y'all, I would have like, it was bad. So now if I'm on a fast and I don't even eat candy that much now, but if I'm craving like candy comes to my brain, I'm just going to eat some grapes. I just replace it in my mind. Like grapes have a bit of a crunch. They're sweet. They taste good. They like a gusher. I don't know. I'm big on fruit snacks, but it's like a gusher. And so I'm going to eat that. So think about what you typically eat and try to find something that like it can compare to what you like. So I know somebody was talking about like a cold Coke in a refrigerator. I know Jasmine mentioned like ice water, things like that. Like I'm just going to trick my brain to make it feel like I am consuming that thing that I want, but I'm really not. You know, any shit like there's some tortilla chips are Daniel Fast approved. Somebody may eat chips and they like to eat chips. Get some salsa and get those chips and eat that. So it's really just about replacements. What can you do to replace what you're craving? And then it makes it easier. You fall off, you can get right back on, right? Yeah. So for me, it's like because I go into a fast and I say I'm making a commitment. So if I'm making a commitment, then I'm just like, okay, Lord, like if you fall off, like the enemy wants you to fall off. But I always tell people, even if you slip up, even if you mess up, repent. Lord, I'm sorry. You know, I know that I made this commitment to this fast, but I just pray for your strength. Now, if the temptation comes, you want to pray. Like if you know the temptation is coming because you're killing your flesh and it's overwhelming you, then that's where I'm like, okay, Lord, I don't mean I need to run to my prayer room, but I'm just in my head like, look, this temptation. When those Krispy Kremes will come up, I was in my head praying like, man, Lord, I'm really tempted to eat this. I don't want it. Like I am praying at that moment. But if you do slip up and you fall off, usually I'm just like, okay, I know I made this commitment to myself, to you, Lord. I repent. And then I get back on the horse. Like, the game does not stop. I'm still seeking God. I'm still pressing into God. It's not as if God is going to be null and void. I'm going to put this stamp and that's it. Like I say that I make the commitment and it is my goal, but I would recommend for anyone, even if you have, like you feel like you made a mistake and you fell off or whatever, keep going. Just pick it back up, stay in his presence because at the end of the day, you're seeking God. Like it's not like you're doing it to get closer to God. You're running to him. So I always tell people, like, just get back up and keep going. I don't like the smell of meat. Look, that meat, I can't do it anymore. Like, I can't. Especially with the price of meat too. My son I'm still trying to get him over to be 100% vegan. The price of meat right now, I can't eat it because it costs so much. That's a whole nother story right there. Let's see. I signed up to fast and knew I was going on vacation. I committed to the fast anyway. Since I've been on vacation, I've only had a taste for fruit. Look at that. That's good, Nina. And you went to Dubai or something, right? Like you out there. So just know and you will get the cravings, like the things that you crave, the things that you want. Like for me, usually when I fast, like I want tomatoes, I want like corn, I want the things that I need to eat anyway. So like Nina said, you'll get the cravings for those things. That's just you'll be able to make it through the fast. I smell chicken and look. I like how God is working on y'all. You might have a whole new vegan crew. She said, I smelled chicken and almost threw up, basically. I kept smelling barbecue. I don't want no barbecue with boiled eggs. I'm telling you, like, that smelling and stuff is real. Somebody else. Oh, they were saying the vegan chili. Now, that if you didn't watch the video and you didn't check out some of the things, I always recommend when we talk about are you making the right choices? I always have something in my refrigerator. It does not matter whether it is vegan chili, some kind of soup, something that I can make a big bowl of, because when the temptation comes, I don't want to look around and all I see are fruit snacks or chips or things like that. I want to look around and I'm going to say, oh, you know what? Really don't want this, but I got some vegan chili in the refrigerator and I can grab that and eat it. So that's why I always recommend some soup, some 3-bean chili, some vegan chili. And I know everybody in the group was really saying like the vegan chili helped me. And I was sitting there like, Lord, what am I supposed to put in this video? Not just the grocery haul. He told me like, put you making the recipe in the video so that they can see that it's not hard to make and they would do it. So that something that just sits in your refrigerator. And today at lunch, I just grabbed the vegan chili, put it in the bowl, warmed it up. I didn't really have anything planned, but I had that vegan chili. It stopped me from eating anything else, my Biscoff stuff that I like. I want some steak and Panda Express orange chicken. Look, it's coming. Look, we got 6 more days, Chase. 6 more days. Chicken and iced coffee. This chicken, look, everybody ate a chicken. I woke up so hungry. Well, and that's the thing. You got to be careful when you eat, when you do the Daniel fast, like you're praying and you're seeking God, but you still want to make sure your calories are where they're supposed to be, because if not, you're going to start to feel tired. You're going to be thinking all of this, like you're going to feel, and it's not the sleepy kind of tired. It's like physically tired. So for me, I always try to make sure I eat at least breakfast, lunch, dinner. If I can eat breakfast, lunch, dinner without even adding snacks in, because, typically we add snacks. But if I can eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, then I know my energy levels are staying where they need to be. I'm not in a calorie deficit where I'm too tired to really do anything. Because sometimes when we pray, it takes energy to pray. Like when you pray, sometimes depending on what you're praying and trying to break through, it takes energy. That's energy that's needed. I remember when I went to a 12-hour prayer at my church and we went on a fast, and I'm like, Pastor, are we supposed to keep fasting when we go to 12-hour prayer? He said, no, you need your energy when you pray. So just know, even with the Daniel fast, you're praying, like you're seeking God and being in his presence. So that's why with eating, it's giving you the energy that you need throughout the day to make it. I said in the group, I had a dream. I was in Starbucks and all of a sudden I had to cough and I knew I had to get out. And then I woke up coughing. Look, in Starbucks, wanting to go to Starbucks. But that's the thing. We're talking about it now because sometimes people feel like that shame, like, man, I'm on this fast and I'm supposed to be seeking God. Starbucks going to be there in 6 days. 6 days from now, we finish on Wednesday, right? Yeah. Hold on. What's today? Today, Wednesday. We'll finish on Wednesday. So Thursday morning, you can get your Starbucks. Unless God tell you to go 21 days. I don't know. But I know sometimes people will come to me and they're like, God told me to extend my fast. So if you feel that and he's leading you, Holy Spirit's leading you to extend it, just know it's normal. It happens a lot. I don't know why he had me tell you that, TJ, but I want pizza with a side of crab boil. Now that's a combination, Jasmine. You getting it on Thursday? I love pizza, y'all. Like, even though I'm vegan and I know cheese messes up my face. I know cheese messes up my face. I know dairy is not for me. I know my body does not like it, but I love pizza. I miss pizza so much. That's why I tried to make that vegan pizza on my Instagram. It wasn't the same. 3 out of 10. Oatmeal and date with dates, banana. That's what you want, Mocha, or that's what you had? That's what you want, or that's what you had? I'm confused. Let me know. Because if you want that, then that means, look, that's good. I be hungry when I go to eat. I get nauseous. You get nauseous when you eat. I've never had that where I've gotten nauseous when I eat. I mean, are you eating enough to where sometimes if I go, okay, sometimes I will go long periods without eating. And then I feel nauseous. I feel sick. I feel tired. Like, I feel like, so it could be like that. But Kristen, if you feel as if you've been going long periods without eating, that could be why. So, or it could be warfare that's trying to get you to stay weak. So you gotta know, like, if you have not eaten, then that could be why. I don't crave, but apparently in my dreams I'm eating. Oh yeah, you had to dream about Starbucks. Well, the enemy will send those dreams, like making you want to eat. Like, there's some warfare. I talk about those dreams a lot. Warfare in the dreams it's real. Like, you'll start thinking about stuff in your dreams and you want to get it, and the temptation is overwhelming. Like, rebuke that dream and keep moving and going. I want some French fries and a side of crab. Look at the crab bowl. Y'all about to be eating good on Thursday. Y'all got to put a picture in the group. Oh, yeah. When you get what you've been waiting for, post a picture in the group. Everybody who's here on Thursday or whenever you eat it. Some people tell me they stay up until 12 a.m. When you eat what you've been waiting for, put it in the group. To break the fast. We'll do that to break the fast. Everyone for themselves. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm like, I thought you were cooking everything. Oh, so yeah, your daughter is big. I forget. You have a big girl. Some fries from Sure. The fries, the chicken, the crab bowl. It's the detox effect. Sugar and carbs. Yeah. Y'all, we already talked about that. The sugar and the carbs are real. But I'm telling you, if you could break it now, like, I used to eat candy so much, like, addicted. I told y'all, addicted personality before. I used to eat candy so much every day, all day. I'm surprised I still had teeth with how much candy I used to eat. Like, it was bad. But Daniel Fast broke my sugar addiction. It broke it. Like, candy is nasty to me now. Like, it's nasty to me now. And I used to love it. So just know Daniel Fast did that for me. So if you deal with that, if you keep moving and keep going and just stay focused on, like, breaking the habit, it's possible. You don't need to stop talking about crab boil. That's my weakness. No, we talking about it because we don't want to just hold it in and think that we're the only person. Like, we do these fasts and everybody posted about what they eating. And then you start to think because you dealing with temptation and you think because that's something that you crave and that you think that it's just you. But as we can see, and I feel like that's why today's video is needed, because it makes you know, like, you're not the only person that's just craving it. And when we talk about the right choices, we're talking about what it is that we want to avoid, because like I said, if you can't get through due to distractions and warfare, the temptation is going to come, and that temptation is going to be heavy to where if you feel as if you fall into temptation, you feel like you messed up and you're a failure, and we all know how that happens. We're not going to play games with that. We're going to keep moving. And we know that if it does happen, we repent, we get up, and we keep moving. Like, keep going. Because it's about God and it's about getting to Him. My kids want to be a chef. So she prefers the stuff they be cooking at school until she gets it. Oh, okay. Look, tell her to cook for you. Make your meals. Tell her to make the vegan chili. She can switch it up. Oh, did I lose it? Hold on. I've been doing well because of the tropical shake as a dessert, but I had a dream about a turkey sub. I love this. Like, honestly, y'all, like, I'm big on normalizing things and making people feel like, no, you're not the only person. That turkey sub sounds good. I don't even eat turkey, but it sounds good. I don't even eat it. But that turkey sub sounds good. And I'm picturing this sandwich that I used to eat at Subway, and I used to put honey mustard, sweet onion, oil, vinegar, seasoning, salt, pepper, oregano, honey wheat. It used to be the best sandwich. It's the wettest sandwich ever. But whatever I just said, if you ever try that at Subway, it's so good. Like, it's good. I don't eat Subway, but thank you for that, Regina, because now I'm thinking about this Subway now. Said coffee, Honduras coffee. That's the one. Look, we got the coffee. Smoothies have kept me okay. Yeah, smoothies help. If you do get the craving, make a smoothie. And my favorite smoothie is, I call it Mango Surprise. It's mango. Did I put it in a group? Nope. I put it in another group that I'm in. I'm going to put it in our group. It's mango. It's almond milk. It's a cup of mango. It's half a cup of almond milk, half a cup of orange juice, and then I put chia seeds in it. I think that's it. And then I blend it. And that's my mango surprise smoothie that I make. It tastes so good. It's sweet. It's another one I make where I put spinach in it and I put mango, pineapple, spinach. I'm gonna put it in the group because I drink that almost every single day. And it craves the sugar craving. So because it tastes sweet with the orange juice and the mango, frozen mango, and the banana. It's the best smoothie. So yeah, Kaya, smoothies keep me too. I drink it every day for breakfast. It's milkshakes. Drinking a milkshake? You gotta watch the milk though. It gotta be almond milk. As long as it's not regular milk. Because regular milk, almond milk is made from almond. If it's made from that source, then you're pretty much good to go. As long as it's not additives in it. But if it's a milkshake, you might want to look at the ingredients of that milkshake. Smoothie is different. What popcorn do y'all eat or recommend? So the popcorn for the Daniel Fast, it can't be because butter is in the actual bag popcorn. But if you get stovetop popcorn, like you put oil in there and you get the popcorn kernels, it's in. Do you guys have my Pinterest board for the 21-day Daniel Fast? If not, I'll put it in the group. But you could put the popcorn in there. Salsa and blue chips are good. Yep, that's what I eat. The salsa and the blue chips, popcorn kernels, make them on the stove. Yep. Having a bag of apples in my car has been helping me also. I love snacking, but apples and nuts have been a great help. Yep, pistachios, almonds, things like that. Like, we're talking about things that will help crave those habits right now. So apples, fruit, those are the things that you want to eat. When the cravings come, eat those things to kind of subdue the temptation and the cravings that may come. Overnight oats have kept me in the morning so good. I need to do overnight oats. I actually make this oatmeal. It's in my Pinterest board, but I make it. I put bananas in it and stuff. It takes a lot of work, but I don't like my overnight oats when I make it. Maybe you should post your recipe in the group, Mika, because I try to make overnight oats and I don't like them. But I actually make oatmeal on the stove when I eat it in the morning. If you have a recipe that's good, let us know. If y'all have recipes, just share it. Like, post it, post a picture, post a link. Because as we can see, temptation is coming and playing games. This spaghetti squash with the homemade veggies. Post the picture so people can see it. Like, I feel like people post it, but sometimes when you see it, it's like, I want to make it like that. We're halfway through, y'all. I'm telling you, like, tomorrow is day 5. And like I said, today is not as if he gave me, like, sometimes there's scripture, there's word, there's things like that. But today it wasn't. It was really just like people coming and really saying, like, man, I'm dealing with this. So, which is cool. I think that I'm more than likely, I know this is probably helping people just really seeing that they're not the only one. And also a lot of ideas. People are putting ideas here in the chat that I know it's helping a lot of people and will help a lot of people who come back and watch it. So put the spaghetti squash in the veggies in the group. Halfway through, tomorrow is day 5. Please eat. Don't starve yourself. Most of the food is filling. Yeah, and that's the thing. When you eat vegetables, fruit, things like that, like, it's holding you over until the next meal. I make, and you guys have probably seen, well, most people on my Instagram probably have seen it, but my go-to, and I probably eat this too much, my go-to breakfast is, I make this thing, mix it up. I got it out of this Daniel Fast book that I had before, but it's Brussels sprouts, it's red pepper, it's onions, it's sweet potatoes, and then you put everything in the oven and you bake it, and then you put it on the stove and you put the seasoning in there and you mix it up. It sounds weird, but it tastes so good. Like, the flavor is so good. I'm going to take a picture of the book and put it in the group if you want to try it out. But I pretty much eat that every single day, every single morning, Daniel Fast. And like I said, for those on my Instagram, you've probably seen me make that bowl thing where it's like, it's green, red, and I usually have a smoothie, that mango smoothie I'm talking about. But I'm going to put it in the group because it is filling. I'm not hungry until like 1 o'clock. I might eat it at like 8, maybe like 12 o'clock. 8, 12 o'clock. And I'm good to go. Please eat. That vegan chili was everything. Look, y'all, and I used to make a soup all the time. Like I would make this 3-bean soup. It wasn't a soup, but it was like soup. And I got bored with it. And I went on a hunt. Like, what can I eat that is like thick? I wanted something thicker. And I stumbled across that vegan chili recipe and it changed my life. I was like, man, this is good. So yeah, I used to eat this soup, but I got bored with it and it wasn't as filling as this vegan chili. So that's my go-to lunch dinner. I swapped those two out. I cost Starbucks $7. Look, exactly, it is $7. I used to drink it a lot, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Even though I used to drink Starbucks all the time, I love McDonald's Frappuccino. Like I don't drink coffee anymore because I can't. I'll be up all night. But the McDonald's one tastes better than Starbucks to me. Look, I said it. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like y'all about to curse me out probably. But that Frappuccino tastes so good to me. I don't know why. I'm checking out now. Pastor Anna's laughing. The Bible saying, no problem, Nina. I eat, but I definitely know that it's warfare. Okay. So yeah, just know. Field Roast is a good brand of vegan cheese. I will make a flatbread non-pizza in a second. So, but also with the Daniel fast, because I always think about it this way. Did Daniel have access to this? Because he probably could have made some almond milk. He could squeeze some orange juice. But would Daniel have access to vegan cheese when he was doing his fast? Would Daniel have access to some of these things? Like, that's how I look at it. If Daniel had access to it, then I'll make it. He had access to Brussels sprouts, different things like that. Peppers, onions. But making the right choices. If Daniel had access to it while he was doing the Daniel fast and it goes with the guidelines, would he eat it? Would it be a part of his fast? So yeah, processed cheese, vegan cheeses, like it's vegan. And vegan and Daniel fast is two different lanes. Because I eat vegan all the time. But when I'm on Daniel fast, I'm not eating vegan cheese. I kind of cut that out because it's still a processed version of it. So just know, you got to be able to differentiate like Daniel fast and vegan. And it's a yes for vegan. But anything processed like that, be a no for Daniel fast. I made toast for the baby and I can't even have the gluten, but that thing smells so good. Look, bread, even Ezekiel bread is a no. Like I eat Ezekiel bread. I can't eat that. Like sometimes I'll make like avocado toast. That's a no for Daniel fast too. Man, love smoothies, protein shakes. Miss my shakes because they have dairy. Look, don't talk about dairy. We can have almond milk. So for me, as long as it has to be like pure. Like you got to look at the ingredients. So when it comes to some of the things, you got to look at the ingredients and what's in it. So if you start to look at things and the ingredient list has money pasteurized and dextrose and money carada, like if you start to see all these ingredients in it, then you know you're leaning into processed. But if the ingredients are clean and clear and you can see that this is what it's made out of, then it's typically Daniel fast approved. So just know, like, look at the ingredients. And if it's highly processed and the ingredient list is processed with things that you probably can't even say, it's probably not Daniel fast approved. So always check the ingredient list. I mean, what would I have after the fast? Oh, girl, which is good. Look, I got it. I got it. She said, no, what I would have after the fast. So I'm like, milkshakes. Sorry for my reaction. But, I mean, I want a milkshake, but my face will break out. Got it, Rebecca. I don't leave the house without snacks in the purse. The enemy ain't going to get me in a drive-by. Look, that's true. Like when you move, if you work, if you travel, having your snacks, having at least, if I got my bag right now, it's pistachios in there right now. Like if I have to leave my house, it's at least pistachios and a water bottle in there because the hunger starts coming and you start to get lightheaded and the devil try to play games. You could just go here and get these French fries, like French fries. French fries are Daniel fast approved, but they fried and everything. But yeah, at least some kind of or a package of nuts, something like that in your bag or your purse to kind of hold you over until you get home. Right now, I like fresh fruits, nuts, sunflower seeds. I don't like to cook, but I'll get enough fruit to make a meal. Yeah, and that's all it really is. For me, most of my meals is me just piecing things together. Like I had, what did I make my son the other day? I can't remember, but whatever it was, I didn't feel like cooking lunch. So I just mixed it all together and it came out really good. Like I'll mix some leftovers or something I already made that's Daniel fast approved and make it that way. I'm a lazy Daniel faster. Sometimes I'll mix it up and do new things, but pretty lazy, and I eat the same thing over and over again because it gives me more time to spend with God. What about my daily multivitamin during Daniel fast? I've been reading nutrition facts on everything. Now, for me, people go back and forth. I don't say anything about medication. You take your medication, you know you need it. I don't say anything about that. I never really looked into the daily multivitamins because for me, I usually eat my vitamins and getting a lot of nutrients while you're on a day fast. If you're eating right, if you're eating your vegetables, your fruit, drinking your water, and everything, getting a lot from what you're actually consuming. So yeah, I'm gonna look it up because I never had anyone ask me the question about the daily multivitamin. I'll let you know, Jim. Multivitamin. Diced avocado, red onion, pinto beans, lemon juice, or blue chips is my favorite. Look, you see how she just mixed that? Like, that's how I am. Like, I'm just, and it tastes good. Like, you mix some stuff up, it comes out really good. Look, y'all have me confused. I keep talking about, is this for now or for later? It's just a suggestion when it's over. I had to walk past the Ezekiel bread in Walmart. I'll be back next week. Yep. I had 2 loaves of Ezekiel bread in my freezer now, just waiting on me. Same, not sitting in my freezer. So, like we said, making the right choices. We gave a lot of options. People shared a lot of what they're eating. People shared about questions. And I feel as if talking about it, discussing it, has given people more ideas. Whether you were feeling stuck in what you could cook, what you could make, what was approved, dealing with the temptation, how the enemy uses the temptation to throw you off track and make you just give up, put your hands up and say, I give up, I messed up. But just know, keep going. Because still, we're about to step into day 5. We are almost at the finish line, halfway mark. Do I have tomorrow? I'll let y'all know if I have tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow is about praying for breakthrough. So that's tomorrow's top conversation because, again, we've gotten through all the warfare. We're getting close to day 5. And like I said, once you get to day 5, you can keep going as long as you want. So tomorrow we're talking about praying for breakthrough. I have no idea what I'm about to say. Whatever God tells me to say is what I'm going to say. But I think that today was really just about just kind of getting more ideas, figuring out, listening to what everybody else is eating and the ideas and what they're doing to say, okay, maybe I need to change this. Maybe I need to shift this. Don't feel bad if you feel like I've been eating something that I'm not supposed to. I always say, if I didn't know, then how am I supposed to know? Like, I didn't know. Like, if you didn't know, you didn't know. So just know, keep moving forward. I've been so aware of what I'm thinking about all day today. Look, the clarity that comes with a Daniel fast is just unheard of. Like, I love doing a Daniel fast. I love fasting anyway. But the Daniel fast is one of my favorites because I still get to eat and I still get to test things out, and I like to do it with people too. Like, I like teaching people about the Daniel fast because this was one of the first things that God used me to do was the Daniel fast with lots of groups of people. So I love the Daniel fast. I love talking about the Daniel fast. Like, it's one of my favorite topics when it comes to getting closer or building a relationship with God. I'm glad to know I'm not the only one. Look, and I'm telling you, like, that's why this room is more like chill, like relax. Now, tomorrow we're going to be back on business, praying for the breakthrough, what that really entails and what it takes. I think I have. But I need to figure out what he wants me to say on YouTube for everyone. So I'm excited, y'all. Like, I know that it's halfway through. You're almost at the finish line. We talked about the cravings. We talked about replacements. Eat some grapes, drink some water, like eat some blue chips. Figure it out. Like, find a replacement and fill that in so that you can get to the finish line. You mentioned a book about entering the course in prayer. Could you tell me where I can buy it? So that's Amazon. It is called Amazon Courts of Heaven. It's called Operating in the Courts of Heaven. I'll give it to you now if you want to grab it. But yeah, it is real, and those courts of heaven, it's real. Basically, when you on this journey to the kingdom, when you're starting to step into where God is taking you, he will have you shift and move into the courts of heaven. And in that, this is when he had me really doing a transaction, as you call it, or really having that space in that moment in the courts of heaven to break off witchcraft that I didn't even know of. And that's why he had me go into the courts of heaven, because I had to have my case to break witchcraft off of my bloodline. So sometimes we can do all the things in healing and deliverance, but sometimes it's more that we have to do. And we find that as we go through this journey with him. But for me, when I went into the course of heaven, it was witchcraft that he highlighted to me. That was on my bloodline. And that was the reason he led me to it. But I put the link there if you guys want to check it out. I have a whole bunch of books. Like, I read a lot of books. And if you ever have questions about books or anything like that, just let me know. But 7:41, y'all know I'll try to keep these at least like 30, 40 minutes. But I hope that this really just helped you get more ideas, feel better, know what to do if you do fall into temptation, that you can, it's like, pick yourself back up and keep going. Don't let it bring you down, and get to the finish line. So we all about to make it there. We got 5 more days. So Father God, I pray right now, Lord. I pray right now over every single person. I know you've been showing me some things that's happening, Lord. I know you've been showing me what's going on. But right now, I pray that you Holy Spirit begins to show them what it is and what they need to do, and what it is that they should lean on to make it through the fast, whether it's tomatoes, potatoes, corn, whatever food category that they need to hold them over when the temptation comes, when the enemy comes to try to get them to throw off and give up on the fast. I pray that you begin to show them what their meal of choice is as they fast, Lord. Lord, I pray over their schedules. I pray over their meal plans, that they begin to plan their meals in advance. I don't know who, like, it's like you don't really know what you're about to eat. It's the planning in advance that you need. So, Lord, I pray right now that they begin to plan their meals in advance, that they begin to organize everything so that they can have breakthrough in the end. And we know that you're already going to do a mighty work on their behalf, but that you begin to download the strategy of planning things out so that they can make it to the finish line. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. I've been calling for you and dropped everything to get in here. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow talking about breakthrough. Because praying through the breakthrough, and it's basically like that wall that's blocking you. Like, as you fast and pray, there's walls, there's blockages, and you want to start praying into that wall and praying through that wall. So we're talking about praying for breakthrough tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. Y'all know my son want to make what do you want to make tonight? He not 100% vegan. He want to make Jello tonight. So we're making Jello tonight. I can't get him all the way over, y'all. Pray for me and him because he's like 80%. Anyway, I'm going to make Jello with my son. So we'll be back tomorrow. Oh, we'll be on Clubhouse tomorrow. So see you guys on Clubhouse for those who are in Clubhouse land. And everybody else will be back here at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right. Have a great night.